What is good, Abu Gang? How it be? How it do? We're back. We got Kale back. I'm a little tired today. Not gonna lie, I'm a little on the off side of energy today, but you know, that's because Moon woke me up at 5 in the morning by clanging on her poles. Thank you for the Hydra Cam, ma'am. How's it going, my dude? I hope you're doing fantastic. That was some delicious agua right there. Okie dokie. I'm back. Last time we had a lot of sex. We plowed our boyfriend, we plowed our girlfriend, we plowed our rival's mom. You know, we did a lot. Hi friends, what's going on, Christy? I am ready to do some more Skyward Sword. I just wasn't feeling anything super depressing or scary or anything like that today, you know? Gotta do something a little on the normal and nice and wholesome side. So that's where we're at today. How's it going, Christy? Very lovely to see you in chat today. What do you got for me, Fledge? What was I doing? I'm pretty sure I'd done everything. Like I was doing my victory lap from the side quest mastery. You missed out on all the plowing? I'm sorry, Christy. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, you just gotta go on a mad side quest adventure. And sometimes it turns out those side quest adventures are primarily to get you laid. You know, it happens. What do I need to do now? I think I can just advance with the game. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Let me go get the treasure chest real quick. It's gonna be no big deal. But yeah, how's it going? Folkarinos. My dudes. Abu Gang. I'm so excited. We went to go grocery shopping today and just walked down the game aisle, just, you know, hoping Metroid Dread was gonna be there, which it wasn't, which was sad. But you know, we got WarioWare, and that's exciting. I'm so excited to play it. Shit! Oh, I got it. GG's. GG, no re. Oh my god, that's a lot of money. Okay, how many hearts do I have left to get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 of those should be for free just by advancing the game, I think. Okie dokie. Okay. I have 2 heart pieces, so I only need 10 more heart pieces. I think. Shit! Fuck! Might believe there's a new Mario Party coming out soon. There is. I mean, it's new. You should probably put in quotes. It's a, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a greatest hits compilation, basically. It's got some old boards. It's got a bunch of the old classic mini games, which I love. I love those mini games. It gives me an inherent advantage when everyone buys this one. Is like, oh, you guys want to play Mario Party? And I'm just like, I already know what to do, bitch. I'm a master of this game already. Oh my god, what's going on? We gotta punch these blocks? Oh no, oh man, I don't know the hidden meta strategy on this one. Then it turns out to be a 2-player game and my partner sucks ass. Then I get to blame them. But no, it looks really good. I keep seeing screenshots of like old stages coming back and I'm like, this is the classic Mario Party stuff. Mario Parties 1 through 4? I haven't seen anything from 5, I don't think, actually, now that I think about it. Yo, what's good? What's up, Syntax Valid? How's it going? Epic to see you in chat again. Oh, what do we do? What do we do? I think I landed right, I need to go this way using the hook shot. It is epic! That's so good to hear. I almost didn't feel like streaming today because I went on... What? What's up, Kale?
How could you do that to me?
I'm sorry. I'm not doing it to you. I'm streaming right now. Jeez.
I was so excited.
I'm just saying I almost didn't feel like doing it because there was a huge Twitter spat in some of the communities I run, and it was just so dramatic and so much, and it made me go, ooh, no more internet. Just playing Amnesia. God, Amnesia's scary. I've only played a Machine for Pigs. Be right back. Gonna download Tekken. Why are you downloading Tekken? I mean, you know, Tekken good, so... Oh, you were playing Machine for Pigs. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Wait, wait. It was certainly... Just let me know. Oh, wait, what do I do? Oops. Oopsie poopsie, I don't know where to go. Oh, right, he gave me a key. And then I never went up this way, I think. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. But yeah, this is gonna be... I've decided to buck all seasonal trends and just play cozy little Nintendo games for the month, I think. Probably not the whole month. I don't think I can commit to it like that, but I definitely want to play World of Light again. All the water has evaporated, now the air is great. Thanks, Fi. I'm not even going to bother doing the voice right now. But I definitely... I might not stream it, but I definitely want to play World of Light in Smash Ultimate again. Literally just to play as Sora. And just beat everything as Sora just for the lulz. Love October too much not to freak myself out with scary shit all month. Yeah, well, I mean, one of the things I want to do is Metroid Dread, and that'll definitely be spooky if it's a Metroid game. Especially a Metroid Fusion sequel, quote-unquote. I've heard it described as there's a 99% that say your flame is... I recommend exploring this sea sand. Thank you, Fi. That was very kind of you. And then whenever I run out of Nintendo games to play, I'll probably pop back into Resident Evil 2. What's up, Sprite Navi? How's it going? Very excellent to have you back in chat. I hope you're having a fantastic day. But yeah, there's an artist I really liked on Twitter who just like... I don't want to say for no reason, but for very questionable reasons, has been LARPing as a lady. You know, which I don't really care about, you know? But they have made a bunch of friends on the platform, and all of them are shooketh. And so I like, oh, okay, this is kind of fucked up now. Never played a Zelda game? Feels bad, man? You absolutely should. Zelda games are fantastic. Very enjoyable little... I mean, if you like playing super cozy little adventure games, that is, you know? Because they're not, like... As far as the mechanics go, I wouldn't say Zelda games are that, like... fun to play. Like, some of the items can be... God fucking shit! Oh my god! They're just adventure games, and I love them. Resident Evil 6. God, I love Resident Evil 6. I'm not finna buy Nintendo stuff. Is there a good emulator? I think there's probably some good Switch emulators out there. But Nintendo emulators have the inherent issue that they have to deal with the hardware limitations of being on an emulator in a game that might require, like, are you on Switch? Yes. That might require, like, a, you know, motion controls or, like, a touchpad or anything like that. I love Nintendo, so I just get the hardware anyways. Like, the Wii U is genuinely one of the best consoles ever. Almost, well, I shouldn't say almost, but partly because of its immense emulation tools. It's so good. How do I get over there? I see there's a little thing. Going great. How are you on this fine evening? I'm good. I'm a little tired. I've been keeping up with that Twitter drama I was talking about to an unhealthy degree. I've been planning my holiday with like family and stuff like that, so... And the cat woke me up at like 5 in the morning, just begging, pleading, demanding food. So, speaking of which, it's midnight. I should probably feed them again, but whatever. I'll do that in just a second. So I'm doing pretty good today. Dale and I have decided we want to have a seasonal meal day where we're gonna make like we're gonna figure out, or I'm gonna figure out how to make a homemade like pumpkin soup or something, and then Kale's gonna make sweet potatoes, and I forgot what else. Yeah, something like that though. It's gonna be really cozy. Probably gonna watch Over the Garden Wall or something. Absolutely epic cozy vibes. I love the October-y vibes. I just don't like watching or playing exclusively like spooky, scary stuff. During that time, I don't like lining up my media with the seasons, I should say. Said buy the games and rip them if you plan to emulate and get them legally, and that's the end of the conversation because it's TOS. Oh, I would, of course, absolutely recommend supporting the developers, of course. Love to buy a Game Boy. I lost my old one. Oh, I love the Game Boy. Okay, I'm leaving. You can live, choo-choos, you fucking assholes. God, shit! Who did on the N64? It's my biggest recommendation for a Zelda game, and N64 Emu is super advanced. Oh, poor. I love how you can see his name is Skipper even before interacting with him. I love him. I sincerely question what these time stones did back in the day. Like, did they also drop you back 100 years? So, like, you're sailing on the sea, you hit it, and it's like 100 years ago, still the sea? Like, what's the deal with these time stones being everywhere on this boat and shit? Oh, hey, thanks for the host, Syntax. Really appreciate it. But yeah, does anyone else have any cute, like, Halloween plans already lined up or anything like that? I, funnily enough, have, like, my Thanksgiving and, like, Christmas and birthday plans lined up, because those are pretty sequential things, but nothing going on for Halloween yet. Who are you? Psst, some human? Who am I? Psst, I am the proud skipper of the ship that protects Nehru's flame. Fweep. Protector ship? It was the day of the storm. My crew and I were navigating the sea as usual, and then those brutes, the pirates, suddenly attacked us. They were after Nehru's flame. My crew was imprisoned, and I was thrown into the sea. I drifted on the current to this port. After that, I took this boat and went searching for my ship and crew, but avast, they were nowhere to be found. It haunts me wondering where my ship could be, Fweep. I'd bet my hat they've turned the ship invisible and are hiding it somewhere. You can't see it. Invisible? In order to protect Nehru's flame, the ship has a function that allows it to become invisible. I feel like you're doing this game so much faster than I did. Speedrun. So you're searching for Nehru's James, you need Nehru's... Okay, yeah, I get it. I'm sorry, I'm not in the mood to listen to your dialogue, Skipper. I just kind of want to play the game in chat. Gotta write a film analysis paper for school this week. Send it to me. I'll do it. I'll do the fuck out of that, man. I completed my film degree. I'm GGing. I got you, mans. I got you. Anyway, I love the Game Boy. The Game Boy has just... I think genuinely the Game Boy is one of the better consoles ever. Like, it just had so much good stuff on it. Like, the Sonic Advance trilogy was on that. That was dope. Some of my, I don't know if... I wouldn't call them the best Kirby games, but definitely the ones I played as a kid and that got me, like, completely hooked on the franchise. Also, it had, like, all the SNES games. Like, they just ported, like, Mario World, Yoshi's Island, Donkey Kong Country. Fuck, some of them were better. Like, they added content to Yoshi's Island. Okay, I know I skipped over the tutorial, but I just wanted to chat and not read. Literally took a film analysis class, but I'm still awful at writing about film. I mean, yeah. It's tough. You gotta really dig deep and, like, pull out the pretentious inner film critic to make some stuff up. I feel like GBA maybe that would be a great starting Zelda game if you like the Game Boy Advance and want to get into Zelda. Minish Cap is a fantastic one. Oh, did I find Skipper's Retreat by accident? I think I did. GG. No re. But yeah, so great to see you all. I hope everyone's doing well. Oh, we've arrived. Aha. Check's at the very top of the room. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't have the energy for this right now. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I've been awake for too long to do your dialogue and your voice, okay? I was thinking about point rewards, Dad. I wonder if anybody would make me do like alliterations for 5 minutes. Like I can only speak in sentences that start with the same letter. You know, I just straight up become V. God, that would suck. Oop, oop, oop. Let's see, treasure chest, treasure chest. Anything for the treasure chest? Do I have to jump off? Kind of pandering to normies with oot. I'm normies. Poor Kale. Let's go. We got them Spider-Man vibes. Can I use this to hit you with? Because I really... Oh, God, I can't. Okay. Fuck off! Oh, my God! Can I just do this? Does this work? Oh, my God, it actually does. Okay, you stay away from me. I don't want to deal with this right now. Jesus Christ, these guys are so annoying. Anyway. Yeah, boop. There's a, oh my God, there's a whole tunnel back here. Yeah, I'm used to just looking in being like, wow, a red rupee. It must be my birthday. Shit. This is actually, no, Link, that's the wrong direction. Oh, boy. The only verdict is vengeance of Feta. Stop. I don't need this. In case you couldn't tell, Kale maybe, possibly is super into that movie. Please just be impressed with me. Was that off the top of your head? Oh, I thought that was a copy paste. Good work, Kale. You're so cool. I take it back. Send your film essay over to Kale. They'll deal with it. But yeah, I took a film class where we had to. The whole class was about the ethics in filmmaking and how to portray like sex stuff and violence, not necessarily together. So all we did, because this was in 2020, so nobody was going to in-person classes or anything. Literally all we did was we got assigned a movie to watch and then just had to write like a little, man, I thought the violence in this movie was a little too much and a little gratuitous, or like, you know, I don't think it served the story at all. And that was the entire class. It was dope. I do computer science. Essays are impossible for me. Hold up. I'm just gonna cut them off at the stem. Sometimes I forget you can do that with plants, and I don't want to deal with that. It's on the movie Blood Diamond. Ooh. Spicy, spicy. What do you have to do? Just talk about the film or any specific aspect? I've never taken a film class where you just talk about the movie and be like, I liked it. It's always like, what did you think about the visual design? What do you think about the artistic merit of using the color blue a bunch? You know, what's going on there? Oh, sorry. option to analyze either the theme of dedication in the film or what the film is saying about suffering. Oh boy. Dude, the only tragic thing about film classes is that it's not like an English class where like literally everybody in the world has to take an English class, you know what I'm saying? And so you get like the funniest people rolling up. Like anyone who takes a film class for the most part is either like, you know, likes film and vaguely knows what they're doing, or is just like a pretentious asshole and is just really annoying. But like in English classes, I was once in an English class where everyone had to do poems that were straight up about like abuse and stuff like that, and someone interpreted their poem that was clearly about the person's father beating them to be like, oh yes, this part about them doing a dance that they do every night, that's literal. Oh, this is clearly a loving and caring relationship between a father and his son. And I'm just sitting there like, oh no. Oh god. You don't really get that in film class. You have people who get the message mostly, or people who just like get the message too hard and are incredibly annoying about it. Is this guy gonna roll up? Yeah. Bye! See you later! This is a required English class. Tragic. No, I want to use the whip. Thank you, Link. Just swinging your sword around like a dumbass. I dropped that shit so fast. Yeah, Kale can read pretty good, but I don't think they know how to write anymore. Oh, shit! Saved it. You know about Rate My Professor, so before registering, oh my god. Rate My Professor is awesome. Sometimes I highly recommend Rate My Professoring all your professors just to see what you get, because sometimes you end up with like a teacher who's like so strict and so like abusive that their Rate My Professor has some of like the funniest stories ever. I had a drama teacher who had a ton of negative reviews on Rate My Professor, all of which stating that she made them cry several times. It was a solid read. Ooh, oh no! Well, that was unfortunate. Oh well, all the enemies are dead, so I should be able to just like grapple my way back up a couple times. I read a book a month, at least for fun, but I still fail every English class. Tragic. But yeah, it's so funny because again, this is a drama teacher, so there's like a little more leeway to be like, I just feel like you're not putting effort into this performance, you know, and like stuff like that. Like the entire Rate My Professor catalog was just all like, you know, basically you're either good at acting and, you know, you have some knowledge of what you're doing going in, or this teacher will make your life absolutely hell for an entire semester. All she does is play favorites, and I was not a favorite. This is the second time I've cried in a class. The first time was in a different one of her classes. So good. Oh, and after taking this professor's class, I believe it. I believe everything that was said. She's so mean. I just happened to be one of her favorites, so there was that. Flashback to my professor's school, who has a 5/5 on the hotness scale on RFP despite being a What? What? Sounds a little personal. Kale. There are far too many teachers that are abusive like that, yeah. Oh wait, there's a seat in the middle here. Yay! Yeah, I get it. I get it. Excellent joke, Kale. Fantastic putt.
You did not get it at first.
Fantastic putt. We just clean up around here. God, it looks like no one's been in here and cleaned the place in, I don't know, 100 years. I'm blowing everything away. I'm doing my Breath of the Wild. No, god damn it. I keep getting Breath of the Wild and Skyward Sword mixed up. Whenever I think about talking to them, I never get Oot and Majora's Mask mixed up, despite the fact that they look the exact same. But Breath of the Wild and Skyward Sword, that's, I don't even know why. I don't even know why. Please tell me. You really shouldn't open other people's Link. It's been 100 years. I think you're fine, dude. I think you're good. No one's been here in years. Also, I wonder if this is the skipper's little family. His little family chilling at his little home. Oh, so sad, so tragic. Nearly have the same Link personality-wise. The same Link. But like put under for 100 years and given a bunch of or like not even antidepressants, just straight up depressants for those 100 years. This is supercaning Darius Flame. There's a 90% chance that the synthetic life forms assembled are the crew. This image would indicate that the ship's captain spent many happy days among his many crew members. Not even that sad, to be honest. Listen, this Link at no point, or the Breath of the Wild Link at no point has a scene where in like a canonical cutscene he gets flung like halfway across the room while going, ah! Which happens to, even that happens to even Oot Link, and I feel like that does a lot to make someone less depressed. Okay, let's see. The treasure chest is right there, isn't it? Skyward Sword Link would eat a piece of rock. True. That's a good point. And Breath of the Wild Link, or at least specifically Age of Calamity Link, does that. Actually, I guess normal Breath of the Wild Link does too if you're that bad at cooking. Ah, my favorite. 100 rupees. My absolute favorite reward of all time. Please don't touch me, please don't touch me, please don't touch me, I'm just trying to leave. Mr. Skipsies! How are you, Mr. Skipsies?
You got the sea chart. Now we can finally navigate properly. Let's go look for my ship.
I've woken up and I remembered what a pirate... I've woken up a little bit and remembered what a pirate accent sounds like.
Anchors away. Open the sea chart you brought with you, Zert.
Laddie, open the sea chart. Avast. Shipyard is at this location. Let me mark it for you with the... What's up here? Wait, what is that? I want to go there.
Shipyard is where we used to build our ships. My ship was built there too. If you go to the shipyard, you might find some clues to the location of my ship. Okay, set sail.
I still can't believe that all modern day boat games stole their controls from Sly 3 of all games. Like Assassin's Creed, like Black Flag, when that came out, Kingdom Hearts. The base for how to control a ship in the current generation is stolen from Sly Cooper on the PlayStation 2. Can I get off here? No? Why can't I get off here? What if I want to, huh? You didn't consider that, did you? You didn't consider what would happen if I wanted to. Mean game.
Meanie, mean game. Evil game.
Breath of the Wild might not give from heights or across the map in a cutscene, but that's because they just added it to normal gameplay. Yeah, and you die when it happens. You roll around and just roll off a cliff, and it makes me sad. He's a depressed boy, LD. I'm 23. I chose the rockiest section to go through. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wait, how do you do that? How do you go? Oh, you have to push the shoot button first. Great. Nice of my team. Sick. Wait. Are those modern day bokoblins, or are those... Oh no, those are from the past, I guess. Wait, I can't roll while I'm on the boat and I get set on fire. Okay, yeah, these guys are only here in the past. I was about to say, what are these guys doing in the middle of the desert? Let's just avoid him. I don't have time for this. The boat battle music is making me feel uncomfortable. Also, remember when Breath of the Wild Link protected the little guardian from getting shot to death in Age of Calamity Skyward Sword? Link would do that for fun. It's true. It's true, but Age of Calamity Link and Breath of the Wild Link are definitely two different links. Like, I know they're not the same, that they're not different links, but they're definitely different links.
Oh, we've arrived. This is the island where we used to make our ships. You'll find the shipyard here as well as the town where the workers lived.
He would definitely do it with this little dude, especially for a pot lid. Not saying they're the same, I'm saying they might as well be. Yeah, true. I think Skyward Sword Link and Age of Calamity Link are closer than Age of Calamity Link and Breath of the Wild Link.
You might be able to get back to the door of the constructed... Okay, goddamn, I don't care. You should head to the station first. I'll wait here.
Playing Minish Cap on my totally legit Game Boy that's in my hands right now, and holy shit, I forgot how cozy top-down 2D games are. Right? They're so solid. I mean, Game Boy games in general, super solid experiences, I think. Oh my god, I forgot Metroid like Fusion and Zero Mission and shit. Can you guys stop, please? Yeah, fuck you. We instead let's suffer for aside from Zelda. Yeah, he is a depressed boy. He's got that Amori depression where he just like feels no emotions at all. You know, ooh, another chair. God, I love them chairs. Times the sits. Dude, I always sit looking away from you people for a reason.
Hey, that's my seat. Nobody sits there rear end on my seat but me. Got it? This station here was used by folks headed into the old mines. People still ride the bike carts all over the place, though. I'm probably supposed to tell you there's some safety information about using the carts posted on the wall over there. Cart riding can be, dangerous at times, so I would suggest you give that stuff a quick read.
Wow, approach the cart and, oh, lean your oh, if you're moving, ooh. Jump to clear obstacles. I love minecarts. Minecarts are good. Minecarts are a good thing that we as gamers have. I love them. I love them and they're mine. shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh, okay. It's over. Wow. Just as it was getting started, this Link and Breath of the Wild Link, they have the same power level. I don't know about that. I mean, this guy can't even run without getting tired in like, you know, like 3 seconds, which Breath of the Wild Link also has at the beginning. This guy, I bet this guy can't even whistle to keep himself moving fast. Like a loser. It's a roller coaster. I'm going on a roller coaster. Whee! Oh, I remember this one. Oh god, this one has X's. You know, I thought... I can't tell, was this shipyard just never finished? Or like, did it just degrade with time? And then people put up big wooden signs with X's to show that they ended. Like, who went across this track to fix those, you know? Like, someone had to have done it. Someone had to have walked across the track and put that up. I think. You gotta think about these things, you know? You can't just let video game logic be video game logic. That's not okay. Why rupees isn't that Indian currency? I have no idea, but they're pretty. And now they're iconic to Zelda, so I like them. They're cute. Last stop, Construction Bay. Turn left in 2 meters. Which is immediately, by the way. Oh god, I forgot. Master, we have arrived at the Shipyard Construction Bay. God, I remember this area. With the passing of many years, this structure has filled with sand. I recommend looking in the sand for a clue that may direct you to the location of the ship. Of course, Vi. Anything for you. Oh, look. I wonder what that could be. I bet it's a treasure chest. No, no. It's actually just a boss fight. No big deal. Wait, hey, wait, let go though. Uh-oh. This is a lot closer than I want to be. Get off me! Come on, go away! Ah, nobody likes you! God, I forgot how much damage you take in this game. Jesus! Is that his tail? How dare you? I'm in a corner. Leave me alone! Oh god, I can reflect that too. Oh, I'm a gamer. No. You can't escape from me just because I'm bodying you. What? Come back. I want to talk. I want to chat. I want to have fun times. God, get the back over here. I'm gonna poke you. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. Oh shit! God, he put some dirt in my eye. Sprite Navi, that's the wrong person, Kale, but you did a good job researching it, and I love you. Because both currencies refer to gems as the standard rather than gold or silver or nickels as other currencies. Master, it would appear that in the many years this factory went unused, monsters have moved in and built... Really? No way. I now estimate that the chance of finding a clue in the sand here as to the ship's location is extremely low. Really? That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. There were monsters here? Bro, I didn't even notice. Well, that was nice of you, Fi. Just give me a little reminder, you know, just to tell me what's up. Oh god, these guys are back. No, I wanted to kill you, actually. No, the other one! God, video games are bad. You heard it here first, folks. No one knew this until I said it. Video games are actually really bad. Okay, I did it. Okay, I gotta go back, because I think the Goron gives me a heart piece if I come back and chat with him. I am, of course, going to sit in his chair, though. I'm here every day running this coaster, but you're the only one who ever shows up. Could you spread the word? It is lonely out here. And dry. Yes, I would love to have some fun. Got your attention, eh? Let me explain. This here's a race against time. Scream across that finish line as fast as you can. Tilt your body to lean your cart. If you lean at just the right angle on a corner, you'll get a nice speed boost. Lose your concentration when you're cruising around a bend, though, and you'll run right off the rails. If that happens, you lose the race. What do you say? You got the guts to ride the rickety coaster? Just 20 rupees for a ride. So what will the track be? Let me do the heart-stopping one. I think that's the one I need to do. All right, let us get going. I wonder if this is a Wiimote in the other game or Nunchuck. I feel like it was Wiimote if I remember correctly. Just twist the Wiimote left and right. Oh, oh the Wiimote. Only now do I remember how hard and weird some of your things were to control. Oh, it kept the best time from last time around. Okay, let's see if I can go even further beyond. This is Super Saiyan 2. And this should go even further beyond. No speed boost for that part? Lame. Oops, I slowed down for like 1 second. No, my PB! No! Oh, I've been defeated. Might as well brake. Just slam on the brakes. Like, I don't even give a shit. Just wait there for like 10 minutes to see what happens. You're finished? Whoa, now that was unbelievable. Even I can't go that fast. Here you go. Found this treasure right here on this very island. Thank you. Hope you come by again soon. I think something that's charming about this game that I only just thought about right now is that, like, nobody in the world seems to know about the world-ending threat that's messing with everybody's lives. Like, everybody in Breath of the Wild knows that Calamity Ganon is bullying them. Twilight Princess, most people recognize the Twilight existing, even if they're blind to the fact that they're in it for a while. And, you know, there's some shit going on in the tower. I don't know, I guess that one's a little more underground too. Ocarina of Time, everyone's all like, yeah, Ganon's mean. Majora's Mask, everyone's all like, oh man, have you looked up lately? Kinda scary. But in this game, it's just kind of a bunch of stuff you gotta do, and then, Link is kind enough not to tell anyone.
Tighten up whatever you humans have instead of bolts and let's get going. Let's get moving.
I think the pass is the same vibe. Excellent. I guess speaking of, in A Link Between Worlds, you know, Link doesn't go up to everyone and be like, did you know that there's actually a dark dimension just in the crack right there? What a good boy. Love that everyone's just hanging out in this game. True, true. And I don't think there's a single NPC who doesn't know about Ganon in the original Legend of Zelda. Coincidence? There's like only old men as the NPCs, and I think maybe one old lady as the shopkeep. Oh no, there's a couple normal ass dudes who are shopkeeps and like gambling men.
This is easily as scary as I thought it would be. But if you think about it, they should all be dead. The only reason I'm up and about like this is because of that time shift stone on the boat. So I have nothing to worry about. I feel better now, Link, and so it's time for you to go look for my ship. I'll wait here, of course.
I can't believe he's self-aware about the fact that he's very dead. And he just doesn't really mind. He's all like, yeah, it's kind of chill, no big deal. He's a Roy bitch, why would he care? Alright. Alright, you. Fuck you! So satisfying. You should fix him in the present. Maybe I will once the game is concluded. You know, you're never in charge of what Link does after you land the final hit, basically. Every Zelda game, you land the final hit and he just kind of like does his own life afterwards. But you know, this game bucks that trend a little bit by letting you have multiple girlfriends. Therefore, you know, you can headcanon which one of them you love the most. No, not an oot? What? You don't do anything after you land the final blow on Ganon. You get to control Link in person. I'll have you know other games don't count. That's cheating. Morning, fellas. How's it going, Junio? You know, earlier today, Kale asked me whether I met you or started, like, adoring chai tea first. And I was all like, I met Junio first. And Kale was like, that's adorable. And I was like, it's incidental, I swear. It's completely incidental. I had just never had them before. Please.
There's no way you needed some
Eating?
chai tea wasn't because you were all like, Junio chai is named chai tea.
Gotta head off. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, Syntax Valid. Really appreciate it. Hope you have a good one. I don't know how to start this area. Hold up. But how's it going, Junio? Hope you're having a lovely morning. Taking a little break from Lisa to just, you know, have a nice little cozy Nintendo week is what I think I'm gonna do. I might play some Hades actually. Yeah, I don't
Hades is a weird way to say Stardew Valley.
I can't play Stardew Valley. Mr. Butt can't come to streams. We've talked about this, Kale.
I'm trying to think of good non-horror role games, or like Halloween games.
I just want to play Metroid Dread and WarioWare, okay? That's all. Maybe some Skyward Sword as a treat.
It's kind of hard because like Pikmin and Kirby, those are like the ultimate spring games. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Pikmin
I
and...
think that's fall.
Oh, you can go in the nose. I just missed earlier. Okay. I was looking all around just all like, well, if it's not the nose, then... Oh, no, wait. It's not the nose. There's just silver rupees in the nose. God damn it! Where do I go? What do I do? Wow, that's actually 300 rupees though, just for deciding to go up that shark's nose. And I found it before figuring out what to do. Am I dumb? What is going on here? Am I gonna have to ask 5 for a hint? Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Can I just blow up these teeth? What is going on? I don't remember, but I don't think this was hard. I don't think it was hard either. I don't know why I can't. Okay, hold up. I start here. I'm all like, oh wow, a big thing. That's crazy. Maybe I should go in there. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. There's a statue up there. Shit. Is it just a claw shot point that I'm missing? What? Why is brain not working good right now? I'm just gonna chuck a bomb at it. That's not chucking. Yeah! Let's go, Link! Genius. I did it. I solved the puzzle. Is there something off to the side here that Let's go back here. Let's just loop around this bottom area again. There's a bunch of choo-choos down here. That was the wrong. I just don't want you distracting me. I have a business to take care of. Fucking God, the choo-choos suck in this game. Oh, there's a little door down here. I see. Very simple, very easy. Big brain. Big brain. Big brain. Ow! There's a door. Ow! Let's go. I walked into the door. Gamer! Master, please, take a look. This device looks like it is meant to hold a time shift stone, but there's not one currently installed. There is a 95% chance that it is the same type of device as the ones we encountered in Lanayru Mine. Signs indicate that time shift stones were used in this facility as a kind of power source. Okay, time to do the time shift stone dungeon with shifting times. Oh, that's a red rupee. Yay! No. Leave me alone, I'm trying to kill your buddy. Please just let me kill your friend in peace. No! Shit. Well, I'm trying to do something, okay? I'm trying to do something. Maybe, wait, you swing your tail first. But that'll... Oh, fatal blowing things in this game is so satisfying. I like that they made a big deal out of the killing blow in Twilight Princess, but then in this game they just assume you know how to do it and start the game with you able to do it. I love that for them. Okay. Yeah, I know what a time shift stone. Master, please take a look. It's a time shift stone, the thing you were looking for. Please, would you like to use it? This is called a time shift orb. I conjecture that unlike that time shift stone, this device was used to be carried around and installed in different locations. Wow! My new favorite tea is green tea with mint that I make myself. Very cute. Kale said that's their favorite. What did you just make for me? Kale makes a little nice matcha tea that I love. Oh, wait. Yeah, you're dead now. want to see if this galaxy brain idea works.
Yeah, mine's technically a green key, but I'm actually green.
Okay, that worked, but it didn't work the way I wanted it to. Can you stop killing yourself, sir? This guy keeps killing himself by walking away, and I'm not happy. These poor dumbasses. Imagine getting smacked out of the time zone, and then I just walk up into the time zone and then fatal blow you. How fucking rude. I gotta buy matcha. You really should. Kale and I, oh, Junio, you'll appreciate this. Sorry if I'm repeating this for anyone who's lurking. Kale and I are gonna have a fall day where we just do nothing but consume fall enough foods. Autumn adjacent meals.
Also, we're gonna watch autumn adjacent show, and we're gonna go to autumn adjacent cornfield.
We are also going to go to a cornfield, autumn adjacent cornfield, and watch autumn adjacent over the garden wall. But the important part is that I'm gonna make pumpkin soup. I'm gonna make pumpkin soup Zelda style. Put it in a little bottle, drink it when you're dying. Kale, if I made you pumpkin soup, would you hold on to it until you were in the middle of a boss fight
Yeah.
and desperately needed health? Okay, that's...
We only get 5 minutes, so...
Yeah, you can drink it cold. Or better yet, I mean, isn't it always pumpkin soup in No, that's... The one in Twilight Princess is this is a massive blend of stuff. It's not always. Okay, I think I need to leave this here if I remember correctly. Just plop you down. Oh, I mean, it still works. It still works. It's just not how I thought it was going to be. Gimme. You know what else I want to play? It's not a Nintendo game, but I think it'd be cute. I want to start playing Celeste. Hey Kale, did you notice during your playthrough you can do this to the flowers, by the way? And then just cut their stems off. Did you know that that's actually the most satisfying thing in the world?
It's okay. It doesn't work against the yellow ones, I think.
No, it works against the yellow ones.
Why did I get so angry? Not do it.
Maybe you didn't do it. Also, do they eat this? Because that guy looked like he was trying to eat it earlier. No, I guess not. I think having an autumn day would give me a ton of serotonin. Excellent. Celeste is so good. Play it, please. I have it. I just got it recently, so... It is 100% on the table, and I would love to play it. And, you know, I think it's more of a wintry vibe, but... I would definitely play it any season. Only a wintry vibe from what I've seen. You know what? Fuck you guys. What, did they all go to eat it? You morons. I want to replay it, but I kind of don't want to, you know? Right. You want to watch an LP of it. Celeste is such a January game. Listen, from what I understand, there's a lot of like optional challenges and stuff to do, so I'll definitely be done with it in January. Is that valid? Or at the very least, I'll be playing it through January. It's like, I usually have a lot of games that I have to play. I'm like, oh man, I never played Astral Chains still, you know? And I gotta play Astral Chains, but like right now, there's like a bunch of games that I have to play, but like I know what I have to play. And like it would be convenient of me to play these games together, you know? Like WarioWare I finally have, Metroid Dread we're working on. Celeste exists. I'm playing Skyward Sword again, finally. I'm just like satisfied with the games I'm playing for once. I do also want to keep playing Resident Evil 2, but I don't think it matches the vibe check right now. Some of the later levels were insanely hard. Oh, shit. God, no, not a hard platforming game. I can't handle this. What happens if I do this? I push a button, and then it closes a gate and opens another gate. Nada! Oh, there's a box right here. Hey, what's up, random guy? How are you? You having a good day? Don't touch me. Oh, I was about to screw myself over. It's good that I accidentally stepped on that real quick. Okay. I just want you to go away. Wow, that doesn't roll at all, does it? What a shame. I personally would prefer if it rolled more. But yeah, I know Ben said if I started playing Celeste, he would actually roll up to stream more. And I love that for him. But more importantly, I love that for us. It might be worth playing, I don't know. I want to play something during the day also. Oh, was that a fairy? Oh my god, that completely... The fairies in this game take a second to show up, so I just like brain turned off for a second. I want to know what he's doing. Apparently he had a crazy party night yesterday and is upset that he has to wake up. He's upset that he has to wake up at a decent time, which I vibe with, you know. I have crazy days every night that I have to wake up at a stupid time the day afterwards. Please don't touch me. Oh, I thought this would undo a gate over here. No? What's the point of coming over here then? Maybe I just open that from the other side. Is it that simple? Damn, I thought something cool was going on. Oh, no, wait. Oh, I do need to be on that side. Okay. Okay. I figured it out. Okay, fine. Fine. I'm sorry for not putting it in the exact place you wanted, game. You bastard. But yeah, maybe when it gets closer to the end of October, I'll start playing some Resident Evil 2 and some more Metroid Dread, I guess. Shit! Well, they can't come this far, can they? Yeah, this is outside of your range of being able to live, what did you say? I love pumpkin spice stuff, by the way. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I'm not ashamed to admit that at some point this month, I need to get, maybe on the autumn day, you know, maybe that's when I'll do it, but at some point this month, I gotta get myself a pumpkin spice frappuccino from Starbucks. Gotta do it, man. Gotta do it. Also, Kayla and I finally made a Discord server for just the two of us. And I forgot how cozy it is having a Discord server just between you and someone else that's not like for content or something like that. And you just make a bunch of dumbass channels just to make someone laugh by just looking at the fact the channel exists. Whole day yesterday playing Dragon Quest 11. Oh, is that good? I haven't played any of the Dragon Quest games. I've wanted to, but for obvious reasons, Xenoblade and Final Fantasy have been way further up on my list, and I barely play RPGs as it is. Is it 11S? Like that's the one that just came out recently, right? Featuring like the main hero that came to Smash. So it's actually the same exact one every single Dragon Quest. I believe it. There's a dragon. Kill it. A report, Master. The power of the Time Shift Orb appears to have caused a change in this structure. I recommend going outside to further assess the situation. Mind-numbingly boring. Oof. 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 Kind of like the gameplay. That's nice. Oh, also with just playing Nintendo games for the month, I really shouldn't do this. It would be such a stupid idea. But I'm definitely toying around with the idea of doing a Sora only World of Light run through. And then, oh my god, and then I have to play with 3 people when I fight Darkon and Galeem, which means I could take Cloud and Sephiroth. The Kingdom Hearts Dream Team. Play, like, throw Cloud in there because he's an ally and then just play as Duck Hunt. Be like, oh, we can't have Sephiroth in our party. He's a bad guy. Oh, Donald and Goofy, is that you? It's a fun to play an RPG for hours. Yeah, whenever it comes to stuff like that, I definitely need some content to watch, like a stream or some YouTube or like a TV show. I can't just play games like that for that long without getting insane ADHD. I really like the one on DS because I can make my party members myself. What do you mean you can make them yourself? Like you could choose their classes, like gameplay wise, or like... Was there cute character customization? I have information to report, Master. Please take a look. This ship is wrecked. There is a 60% probability that these masts and these sails are from the ship that protects Nehru's flame. You can choose everything about them. Fuck yeah. You can now set your dowsing ability to search for the ship that holds Nehru's flame. Is there a chair anywhere around here? I'm watching. Dude, today's been like a depressing day for me actually, because like on the one hand, there's been this big Twitter meltdown over an artist that I really like, but yeah, playing this one, it's kind of boring because it's very similar to the other one. That's a shame. I'll probably pick up 3 because that's the one with the character design that I use all the time in Smash. And I hear really good things about that one. Plus, it's older, which means I won't have to dump too much time into it. But 11S also looks really good. Anyway, there's been a big Twitter meltdown over an artist that I really liked. It's Kale. No, I'm just kidding. Bro, I don't know how I'd feel if Kale got into, like, Twitter beef. I found out some shit about them.
I've always won internet arguments. Always. I always come out the martyr.
I mean, you've always won arguments with me. No, that's not true. But you mostly win arguments with me. So I believe it.
Yeah, on Tumblr, which is like way more important. Like you get doxxed off, your fucking location, and every single friend you've ever had become interviewed.
Kale's too nice.
I was fucking OP.
I don't.
Shit. I would kill. No survivors.
I don't understand the general consensus of, and I mean this in the most loving way possible, and I'm pretty sure Kale feels this way too. I don't understand the general consensus of people thinking you're nice though. Because like, when it comes to like me, I obviously know you're super nice. And like when it comes to like your good friends, like your roommate and like Eric and stuff, you're super, you know, like kind and very sweet to them. But like, you're so mean to some people that like I just associate you as being like really sassy sometimes. Like fucking Edward. And like
Edward fucking started it. That's why
And
I
like
did it.
William sometimes. Just when you decide that he's annoying or something.
You shouldn't be fucking annoying all
Like-
the time. Why did you think of that?
You just like absolutely demolish people in ways that, like, if it happened to me, I'd be like, wow, my entire life has been shattered. But then they'll be like, oh, Kale's so sweet. I love Kale. And I'm just all like, how do you do that?
It's because they're always doing something wrong.
You think that's what it is? It's just because you're like, I don't want to say you're like their mom, but you're like the moral arbiter, and you're just all like, yeah, I know what's up. And then they're like, you're right, I'm sorry. Do you think that's what it is?
I can't call people out a lot, but like, it's not that people are very wrong and need to be like, slapped around a little.
People like being corrected sometimes.
The other thing too is like, I used to be like actually super fucking nice. Like,
See, you just said it yourself. You used to be nice.
no, I'm not saying I disagree with you.
Right.
What I'm saying is I used to be like unreasonably kind to every single person I met. And that landed me in fucking hell.
Yeah, and I understand that. And now you're like very aggressive outwardly. But people are still like, Kale's like the nicest person. What do you mean? And I'm just like, what the, really? Like, are you okay? Like, Kale's very sweet, and I of course adore them, and you should be pleased to have them as your friend, but like, are you good? Like,
I know, after the way you can see I treat strangers. I think the other issue too is that I'm really nice to non-men.
you're really nice to non-men.
Yeah.
But it's mostly dudes who are like, oh, Kale's great.
Yeah.
For a
Maybe
little.
they just see me be nice to non-men and they're like, wow, that's amazing.
What?
I could get that treatment if I was a good person.
It's like you're one of the boys, and you like sass and sarcastic people as one of the boys, but then, you know, they have to contend with the fact that you're non-binary instead of one of the boys, and so they're like, oh, Kale must be nice.
But the other thing too is I do hand out a lot of extra emotional labor to people.
You do put in a lot of emotional work, it's true. For me, it's people that tries too hard to be nice that are actually creepy. I love people who are nice to me. I'm in a position where they don't have anything to gain from being overly nice to me. I have nothing to offer anybody. So that's where I'm coming from. I like people that are mean because when they are nice, they are actually nice. It sounds so bad. Like, I know what you're saying, Junio, and I feel you, but that sounds so bad.
It's cat people that like me.
It's cat people?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yes. Bro, Kale was getting on my nerves today. This is unrelated to what we're talking about because they weren't being mean or anything. But we were trying to cook, and Kale kept like headbutting me and just genuinely throwing hands. Like, they just threw a punch into my arm at some point, and it really hurt. And I'm sitting here just trying to like cook up some sausages, and I'm just like, stop. I'm like, I still to this moment think they don't know how close they came to dying. Like, just genuinely getting like just smacked. I was so mad. Just sitting there cooking my meats. I am officially a meat griller. Here I am cooking up these meats. It is I, relatable human Mark Zuckerberg. Just grilling up these meats, no big deal. Anyway, what was I talking about earlier? Oh, yeah. So it's been a super bummerific day because that Twitter beef happened where an artist who I liked was outed as maybe not being someone I should like. And I'm watching... there's this YouTuber I really like I've been watching him do Let's Plays for like over 10 years or so, just because I I love his style of like pacing the content and his style of editing and stuff. So even though Let's Plays are hella dead, I love him. But he announced he's doing his last Let's Play on Twitter, so I was like, oh man, I missed most of this playthrough. Let me go back and watch some of it. And most of the playthrough is just him, you know, playing the game like normal and then just cutting in with remarks about how nobody's watching the playthrough. And I'm just like, oh no. I hate that Let's Plays are dead. Let's Plays are everything to me. I love them. I love Let's Plays. But like they're really, there's really nothing going on there when streaming is a thing. You know, you just can't compete with that kind of immediate interaction. Might as well just watch stream reruns. Yeah, I mean, well, the cool thing about Let's Plays, especially the ones from this guy, is it would always be games he's intimately familiar with, and so he would just cut out the load time. He would do everything in post-commentary, which is how I've always wanted to do Let's Plays. If I would do a Let's Play, I would just talk about it afterwards, but, like, this is so much more my style, I think. Even if it's not the thing I expressly wanted to do. There were so many amazing series that way, right? For sure. True and for sure and true. Oh! Little dudes! Murder all of them. But yeah, he's just, the whole playthrough is so sad because, like, there's a part where he's all like, you know, despite having 130,000 subscribers, there sure is nobody watching these, but if you're watching, then you're one of the fans that I like. You're one of the good ones. And, you know, if they don't want to watch this playthrough, that's fine. Then, you know, they'll just get no more Let's Plays, and I'm sitting here like, oh, what is going on? He's usually not like this much of a salt factory about like making Let's Plays. It just hurts to watch. It hurts to watch so much. It's like watching an anime where you know like the love interest is gonna die at the end, and you just like seeing all the foreshadowing and bits that like obviously the characters don't know what's up, you know. I'm sitting here like, oh, he has no idea. This is so hurtful. Breaks my goddamn heart. Every day I was sick, so I didn't go to school, and I spent the day watching someone play the Mansion Dungeon in Twilight Princess, the Snow Mansion, also known as the best dungeon in Zelda history. It's not, but it's one of them. It's definitely one of them. That's a good one. In that moment, I was truly happy. Junio, have I told you my story about the Mansion Dungeon in Twilight Princess? I don't think so. Oh, it's such a cool story. So, there was this lady I was friends with in middle school, and she didn't know how to get past a certain part of the little Snow Peak dungeon, and I was like, oh well, I know how to do it. And she was like, oh great, why don't I bring my why don't I bring my game over and you can, help me out and show me what to do. And then they brought the game over and forgot to bring their save file. So they just went to the vague area where they were stuck and was trying to explain exactly how they were stuck, but it was hard to do because like the puzzle was solved from my save. And she was all like, well, oh man, that's a bummer. It's too bad I couldn't get help on this dungeon. And then we just made out for 10 minutes, and that was it. That's the story. I hope you enjoyed it. That's all. There's no punchline or anything. I just wanted to brag a little bit. conversation, guys. Okay. At the start, I thought that would be the end. Bragging about high school hookups is so cool. Okay, let me see. So we got a right, we got a down, we got an up, and another down. I could force solve this right now, but here, let's try to force solve it once as if it was a spiral. Down, up, down, right. Down, up. Oh my god, I thought that was it! Bro! Big brain. Easy. It's just the one on the bottom, and then you walk up and walk left. Easy. So easy. She was so impressed by your puzzle solving skills. I mean, did you see what I did just here? Would you not make out with me for 2 minutes based on this epic series of events that just happened? It was so funny too because it was such an anticlimax. I was expecting to I was disappointed. I didn't want to make out for 10 minutes. I wanted to play Twilight Princess with a girl I thought was cute and then make out. But instead, there was no Twilight Princess. Massive bummer. I forget what we did instead. I think we watched some TV or something. Or I can't remember if we literally just made out for a bit and then she left. I can't remember if that's what happened. Why are your stories always like this? They're not always like this. Some of my stories have my family, and those don't end that way. Silly. Silly. No. Does this thing fit through there? I feel like it's too big. It is. What am I missing? Did I miss one of these doors that I can go through? No. Although one of my, I was telling a story. I was telling the story of how Kayla and I first got together, which in some aspects are completely unbelievable. And if a normal masculine person told you these stories, you would just assume that they were lying. And I was talking about this in a Discord call with Basic and a couple of his buddies, and Basic decided to bro up and back me up and be like, I've heard these stories from Kale's perspective. I would just like to put forward that he is in fact telling the truth. An Abu Gang classic, one of the absolute greatest achievements we have here in the Abu Gang is that Kale is also here. I don't know, what am I doing? I mean, I got a small key, so maybe I just need to go back and use that before I can actually go through this ship for realsies. Ah, here we go. Oh god. Shiver me timbers, it's a pirate! Shiver me yimbers, he's a pirate, he's a pirate man. Oh my god, watch out. Guys, watch out, he's scary. Damn, I wonder if you get a good angle on that stab if you can hit him multiple times. Damn. Bro, this isn't fair. You can't. You do damage to me and push me back? That's cheating. Hold on, that's illegal. And then Link does a backflip that takes him like all the way back to where the spikes are. Like, nice backflip, Link. Was that necessary? Ooh, hey, you didn't deflect my attack. Look at this guy fighting to the death. Oh, he's fighting to his absolute end. What a cool dude. Ooh. Oh god, good. He just took an extra half step back. I love that for him. I absolutely adore that for him. I would give anything for me to pick up this chest and then someone to do like a, you know, walk off the plank thing and just like boot me off. Master, that synthetic life form. There is a 99% chance that it is the pirate described by the captain. I can't help but admire the tenacity it has displayed in staying alive and functional all these years. Yeah, he stayed well-oiled and fine compared to all these little scrapper assholes. You got the bow! And now the, whatever it's called, your bow's elastics can propel arrows through the air with great forces, allowing you to strike targets from afar. To confirm the controls associated with your bow, raise your bow by pressing ZR, and then right. You can also shoot arrows to strike certain devices in order to activate them. I have confirmed that such a device exists on the deck. However, it will be difficult to target it from here, so I recommend you return to the deck. Anything for you, Fi, my queen. I need some water. I'm excited to try making pumpkin soup. Seems like it's going to be fun. There's a video that keeps popping up in my YouTube timeline. It's like one of those videos that like explains internet culture and stuff like that, but the title is just submissive and breedable. And I just keep seeing it show up. And I don't let glub glub. Thank you, Junio. Now I really believe that you had something to drink. I'm so happy. I don't know. I simply don't know what I would have done if you hadn't drunk up like you pretended to. No, I should do this first. I was thinking, like, I could probably go back down and do some stuff, but I think I actually need to be up here and do this first. Hip poop. After sun, if I could deliver an impact to it, by some means you could have an effective ship. God, the bow and arrow is so good in this game. Sorry. What? Where did this arrow come from? Why is the exit electrocuted? I can't leave if we're in the past. Understandable. I was gonna go leave and upgrade the bow real quick, but I guess I'll stay. You missed. You missed, you tosspot. You fucking buffoon. can I go up the mast? Hell yeah. I saw an image earlier today that was just, it was called Super Smash Brothers for the Nintendo 64, but it had all the N64 and PS1 era models. So like Cloud and Sephiroth were there with their pipe cleaner arms.
I thought it said Smash before the N64.
No, it was just Smash for the N64. It had like the. Actually, you know what? The model for Sonic from Sonic Adventure, the original, actually probably looked the best out of all the models there. And then there was who else was there? Oh, like Pac-Man was there from Pac-Man World. Yo, can I flippin' help you? I missed! I missed! Grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it. Thank you. Very nice of this thing to, very nice of the activation button to make it follow gravity. And then when I grab onto it, it just kind of automatically goes up. Maybe this is just how gravity worked back in the past, you know? Maybe 100 years ago was around when the Big Bang happened, you know? I don't know what it was like in that big ball of energy. No one does. Maybe it was just this. Oh. 2 hours till Tekken 7 is done. Excellent. What? Huh?
Link! Good job. Now the ship looks just like it used to. That makes me so happy. Now I just need you to go rescue my crew. Pretty sure they're being held in the brig inside the ship.
Gotta get used to Armor King. What are you trying to train up for locals?
Still dangerous while we're here. You can do it, Verb.
Thank you, mister. There's this click and point Pac-Man game I used to play. Oh my god, is it Pac-Man 2? Is it Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures? I sure hope it was Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures. The point and click game for Pac-Man. Yes, it was that. I haven't played it. I just know that it's a point and click game. For I don't know if you guys heard me. Let me mention it again. For Pac-Man. Point and click Pac-Man game. No big deal. I gotta play that at some point in my life. Oh, is this another wall? Hell yeah. Is this another wall? Out of context of knowing what a goddess wall is, that's quite embarrassing. Like, yes, it is indeed another wall. Loved it, but I don't even remember what it was about. Isn't it about, like, don't you have to get to a ferry at some point? I don't know, I've always wanted to play it, but holy shit, it's a Pac-Man game that's a point-and-click adventure. Dude, I'm getting way better at drawing rupees. I think I should LARP as a lady on Twitter and do art and hope that everyone loves me. That sounds fun. Just start posting my art under Kale's account. Be like, oh, I'm just trying some new avant-garde style. Please don't judge me. You all love me. What would anybody say? What if Kale just started making just trash art? You know, just absolute, like, dog water art. Do you think anyone would say anything about it? Or, like, the follower count would dip? Who was the artist? Their Twitter @ is Tina Fate, I think? Okay. I still need to get this. They turned out to not be as female as they were pretending to being. God, it felt gross even saying female in a jokey context like that. Ugh, nasty. Okay, where do I go from here? Which, like, again, wouldn't be a big deal if they hadn't become, like, good friends with a bunch of people in the community and a bunch of, like, you know, other stuff. It's such a shame, too, because their art's really good. Oh, but they also committed the greatest art sin of, you know, janking people's styles, and that's a no-go in this household.
Also, John.
That was probably a bad move, too. Boop. Twitter is such a wild platform. The immediate turnover of realizing someone exists and then finding out that they're really, really mean is so, like, instantaneous on Twitter. It's so tragic, too, because I only ever hear about these people or, you know, learn of them through, like, you know, like their stuff gets retweeted or liked by someone who I enjoy, and then, like, that person is also really sad that the person turned out to be a bad person. I'm just like, oh no, what is going on? Boop. Their Discord server, oh my god, I was in the Discord server for the, you know, for the lels, and it had an absolute total meltdown. Like, they went full pro Jared, and like they kicked him from the server and then changed it. Like, the name of the server is now like low tier god support group or something, or like worship group or something. And it's just like, what the fuck? Like, the owner and mods turned hard. When the Smash stuff came out, that was such a wake-up call. It's wild, isn't it? It's so wild. Internet culture is so very wild. Oh no, I rewound time and all these guys came back. What am I gonna do? Oh wait, all their rewards came back too. Yay! Those are all singles. Wow. I'll take the monster jelly too. Oh wait, these are skulls. Oh, did I reset time? I did reset time without thinking about it. Oops. I turned it back to normal so I could get one chest and then forgot to undo it. I was just thinking to myself, like, wow, how goofy is it that there's just a big plot of sand in the middle of here, even in the past? So goofy. But it turns out I am the stupid one. Yeah, the Smash stuff was so weird. I like... Again, I don't know how it happened so quickly, but I just started watching Zero videos and being like, oh, this guy was, what, the Smash 4 champion? Oh, this guy's kind of entertaining. Literally like a month or two before it was all like, hey, Zero's a bad person. And I was just like, calm the fuck, what? I'm getting tonal whiplash here, dude. Oh. Do I have to hit this while that's... Okay, let's see if we can trick shot it. I cannot. I guess I had to hit that wall. Go through all this effort, and I needed to be in the past anyways. What an absolute shame. Or the future. Damn it! I forget, because the future's so decrepit and pathetic that I'm all like, this must be the past, right? Before civilization came through here. But that apparently is not the case. But yeah, the Discord server for that Twitter artist is wild. There was like a bunch of like, I don't know what to call them. I don't know what to call them other than, I guess, bootlickers. Because there were so many receipts dropped and so much stuff. And then they were just like, oh, what's the big deal? Just that they're actually a dude? It doesn't matter. And it's all like, that's not. Oh boy, is that not the issue? The mod team was just like letting it be a free-for-all. Just absolute fracas, if you will. What? Why is there... What do you want from me, huh? What do you want from me? What are you doing? I guess I should push the switch first. Ah, there we go. That would have been really embarrassing if I changed time periods again. Yeah. The worst thing is so many people defending or ignoring horrible stuff in these situations. Yeah. Fan culture is so hard. And I'm pretty sure this person is just gonna jump off the internet right now, but I wonder if like they didn't jump off the internet, if I would like keep following them and then just like view their art and not interact with it to like, you know, to like spread their stuff. And if I would just continue to enjoy their art, I don't know. I don't think it's like unethical to do that or anything, but it is very weird having people just be like, ah, it's not a big deal. It's like, uh-oh. Okay, where's, oh, also they made a big-ass apology and it was bad. It was so bad. Classic art versus artist debate. Yeah. Like, Kale wanted me to read the apology out loud, and I had to stop because I was just so bored reading it. You know, it's the same, just all like, oh, I'm a bad person. I don't deserve my fans. I'm sorry for lying. And then no mention of, like, tracing or, like, you know, anything like that. It's just whack. Just what you would expect. Oh, now that Kale's back, we're finally defrosting the apple cider. Master, I am detecting very strong vibrations. Signs indicate that activating this mechanism has caused something within the ship to begin moving. The current situation is difficult to accurately assess, but I suggest hurrying to the crew in the brig and freeing them first. Yeah, let's go. Internet apologies and art in itself. I know, right? It was crazy though. I've never seen like the mods like basically didn't know what to do. Like, I think in the Discord server, like there were like competing ideals going around. There was like a giant like just people chatting and going apeshit everywhere, and it's just all like, what is going on? Like, I thought you guys were still like mods. Like, what is going on here? Like, was the only thing keeping this place, like, semi-cordial the person we were here for? My opinion, you need to be very, very aware that you are not immune to being manipulated by casual racism, sexism, or predatory behavior. What do you mean? Just, like, in general? Or, like, the, fermented cider? No, it's gonna be fermented in a week from now. And like, is it the artist versus art thing? Ow! A lot of times the word yeah, Thank you. Not the worst will reflect the artist under the surface so blindly and unironically consuming stuff might make weird shit seep in. Right. Notch in Minecraft? Are there weird undertones? Oh, it's villagers, isn't it? Is it villagers? You're a human, aren't you? Psst. So how did you get in here, Vweep? You came with the captain to save us, Vweep. I'm so happy, Verm. But we can't get out of here while that Sparky thing blocks the exits. J.K. Rowling's a funny example because the main character literally is in a closet for the first couple chapters, and that's why it's so triumphant when he gets out. You know, sometimes the art's message transcends the artist. I almost forgot to mention it, but the engine room is right below this brick. The house up, yeah. There's a corridor from the engine room that connects to this brig, Verm. But to get through the engine room to here, you need to activate the 2 power generators in the engine room. Huh? Oh, did you turn on one already? Wow, you're so cool. Poor Cho Chang. Oh, right. Can't get through there right now, I forgot. Did I ever go through that door? I can't remember if I ever did. Doesn't look like there's anything over there. I shall ignore it. I shall ignore it for now. Oh. In the bankers, yeah. I was listening to this Sarah Silverman thing where she was talking about how hard thing for me is music. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that's bad. That would suck. But she was talking about how like she's sick of like seeing examples of like Jew face in modern media where like I don't know how to even describe it. Like I guess extended features to express extra Jewishness is what she's like not cool with. And I genuinely, while listening to it, no offense to Sarah Silverman, but I couldn't tell if it was like a joke because she's a comedian and I was getting memed on, or if she was being serious. I just couldn't tell. Little tangential thing based off of the bankers that Kale talked about. That's just what I thought of. I cannot enjoy a song anymore if the artist is problematic. Like I can do it in books and video games, but music is a no. Oh, that's a shame. Wait a minute. Wait a freaking second. That's not true. You like Grimes. That's like as problematic as you can get without saying a racial slur.
I really stopped listening to Grimes. I haven't even like been able to stomach her new album.
Okay, sick. Never mind. Never mind. Oh right, can I just jump down there? Is that open yet? It is not. How do I open these? Okay, let's see. We got top floor here. I never went through there. Do I have a small key on me? I think I don't. Oh god, I'm bad at menu navigation. Okay, so I need to... Oh, it's just on the other side of those? Oh, I never even tried going through those doors now that it's modern day. Jesus. Movie that just might just be because it's particularly disturbing. Yeah, I mean, it's tough with movies because, like, it's hard to watch a movie and see, like, you know, like Harvey Weinstein, and then just be like, oh god, or like it's hard to not cringe and be like, oh god. But then like the movie starts and it's all like, okay, cool, I can just forget that part, because you know he's just like a producer, you know. When it's like an actor though, that makes it a lot harder for me at least. I just like have to watch Mel Gibson the whole time and just like have the phone recording of that one time he yelled at his girlfriend just like etched into my brain. So many people work on a movie doesn't feel as personal to me, right? And the cool thing about actors is, for the most part, their job is to make you forget that it's them playing a character, and instead you're just watching the character. So that makes it a little easier, even if the actor is, like, not cool. There we go. Okay, I can just go through here.
Excellente.
Oh my god, leave me alone. I should take a page out of Kale's book and just, ooh! Just give him a little, pop to the face. Am I treated like shit in movies? Oh, absolutely. I was gonna ask, like, do you mean behind the scenes, or, you know, as far as the film text is going, but that is a pretty obvious answer. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. Boop. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? There's a camera right there. I can go down here, probably. Now, is there a door down here? Yes. This leads to the engine room. I don't think I can go all the way through here, but can I shoot the thing from all the way down here? I feel like that's a no, but yeah, that's a no. My life is like, if I don't like an artist, I can very easily hate their art and find everything wrong with it, lol. Right. Man, the worst part about this art is that it's made from someone who isn't very nice. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. I had the boat down here. What the hell? I had the boat down here. Bring it back. Give me the boat back, asshole. Did I really have to go do this and they're not gonna let me just go up on the boat? That's mean. That's abusive. Okay, where are all the treasure chests? They're all right there. They're not down those stairs though, right? Or do those stairs... Oh, those stairs lead up. Okay. How do you get there? Is it from below? Oh, it might be from below. Okay. Okay. Most problematic artists have traced. Got him. Bro, I remember when the Kale Defense Squad, back before I was streaming, someone posted an instance of someone just completely tracing Kale's art, and then the entire defense force on Instagram just went out and was all like just making fun of him in the comments. Oh, that was awesome.
Tracing is like the biggest fucking sin in art, in the art community.
I know.
It's kind of funny. It's like the big, like, I can excuse racism, but I draw the line at...
I draw the line at tracing, though. You know, if you murder someone, that's generally okay. I bet it could really influence your art or something like that, you know? But no tracing. Tracing, whew. Whew. It's really funny. Like, no other media has anything like that, too. Like, when you're writing stuff or, like, making films or anything, you know, you don't steal stuff. It's an homage. It's an homage to another film, you know? Even if your film is like almost identical to it, you know, it's like it's just an homage. But if you trace, it's like whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's very different. Like, I get what you're saying.
No, oh, I know.
Like,
No. I understand the differences. I'm for the artist. I don't want it to be like it's a totally different thing. I agree that like it's a very, very different circumstance. I just wanted to comment that I thought it was funny. I'm not trying to say.
That's like a common way that people say the tracing's okay, and I go,
No, I don't think it's okay at all. Someone tracing your art must feel so fucking bad. I'd feel so vulnerable. Oh.
It's like being stripped. I would feel less like upset. Okay. One thing that'll happen sometimes is someone will steal my art, repost it without any credit, and it'll get more likes and comments and like attention than my original art did.
Right.
And that makes I would rather a nude like I would rather someone like pull up an N-word tweet. Like that's how like disgusting it makes me feel.
I'm so sorry. You just like kill those people? Or like morning. What's going on, William? How's it going, my dude? Very excellent to see you. Oh my god, is it already 2? Sick. Sick.
Dude, okay.
That means we can just finish out this dungeon, then call it a day.
One other thing too is it's always the vent art that gets stolen from me.
It's always what?
My vent art.
Your vent art? Like when you're upset about something?
Yeah, or like when I'm like the most personal pieces are always what gets stolen from me.
I'm sorry. It's going. It's certainly going. I'm sorry to hear that. Boop, 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 boop. Is there nothing to do over here? What do I... Give me my... Oh, wait. Yes! Oh, a whip point. Lovely. Yesterday was a really bad... Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that, William. What's been going down? Was it just a long work day, you know, the huge. Ooh, a monster horn. Excellent. Isn't it all monster horns for this? Oh, money? Totally worth it. Another monster horn. God, monster horns are the worst thing. I was supposed to be off. Garbage. That's garbage. Just quit. Got called in because 2/3 of my staff had to go home. Of course they did. Bro, that job is not good for you. It's bad. It's real bad. You're being done dirty by the bagels. And it's for bagels. Bagels are lovely, you know. I would never disrespect a kind little bagel, but it is not worth my William. It is merely a bagel. Got into a fender bender on the... Oh my god. That's awful. What the fuck was that? Did Link's legs go into the thing on the way up? Oh my god, that looked so awkward when he landed there. I hated that. That is so sad, William. I'm sorry. Was everyone good? You know, was everyone okay? Cherry stared right into my eyes directly before bed and then pissed on the carpet. Oh. Oh my god. That's so many layers. That's so many layers. Holy shit. God damn it, Jerry. Five miles per hour, that's good. Really, can you save us? My circuits are glowing with happiness. Really, you gave a board for neighbor's flame. You're going up for region control. Wow. First, you should head to the captain's cabin. To the captain. Goodbye. Please take this key. This key will open another door. I love when you get keys from NPCs instead of in chests. It's just a cute little mix-up, you know? Just a cute little thing that happens. Oh, you look like you can handle it. Bye, guys. I'm so happy to have saved you, little robots. Bro, that sucks, William. Just, quit. Seems pretty easy to me. Like 3 hours trying to get my flight stick to work with any of the VR games I got it for and failed. Jesus. That's like the kind of day that like halfway through you're like, well, let's see how much worse this could get, and then you just like laugh at it, the more bad things that happen. It's a tragic coping mechanism, but it is in fact a way to cope. Let's see where we go. Take a seat. Gave my word to stay till July, and the money I'm making is nothing to sneeze at, but I want to not exist. Okay, man. I don't remember the last time you had a day off. I'm sure it happened. I don't remember it. The same feeling as talking to a girl with a violent and abusive boyfriend. Except the boyfriend's name is capitalism. What do you got around here? Speaking of capitalism, I'm gonna go see my mom for the little Christmas season. So that might be nice. You never know. And she goes, all guys are like this, and you're just like, girl, no. You're just like, girlfriend, please. Take that guy's eye out. Do I just need it to be... Do I just need it to be decrepit and shitty? Is that all? I can do that. Skitscat, I can do that. I just have to kill all the people that I just saved. No big. Oh no, they saw me. Please don't hurt me. Oh, it would be such a shame if you guys decided to bite. I know, it's destroying me. Boop. Go away. God damn it. Where did my boss boss, I would stay until July if he gave me the raises I asked for. Simply break the word. They gave you your word, you would get a day off. Making 1,000 a week, that is really good. That is really good pay at the expense of your body. It's like who even cares about that? Yeah, boop. Oh shit! Oh my god, you can do like a half guardian parry. It stops them from shooting you for 1 second before they shoot you again. It's off a week. It's just this week. They haven't been in a row because I covered Boss Man's birthday, right? And then you didn't get yesterday off, even though you should have. Excellent. Excellent squid carving. I always cheat. Stop it. No, he loves me, I swear. He's always buying me nice things. Oh, he takes time out of his day to appreciate you? Well, no, not really, but he gives me the money to buy nice things for myself. Dude, I need this. I need someone to make a little webcomic about about capitalism as a boyfriend. For the whole thing, he's all like, yes. Did he even remember your birthday? Yes, he remembers everybody's birthday. He remembers everybody's birthday and yells at them that everyone around them should be buying them more stuff for their birthdays. Just absolute consumerist drivel. Valentine's Day comes around and he's just all like, do you really love me if you haven't bought me at least like 40 things of chocolate? I'd read that. That is a comic I would read. Just so everyone is aware, just so everybody knows, I would read that. What do I do? Is that it? Maybe if I turn it a little bit? No. Oh! Oh, I should have known. I just have to have the eye staring me directly in my face. Obviously. How could I have not known that? Obviously. I made it! I made it to the engine room. Time to leave the engine room. Why did it suddenly become night also? What? Yeah, what's the point of getting to the engine room if you immediately have to leave? Uh-oh! A report, Master. Judging by their size, these tentacles belong to a monster of considerable size. The current situation is difficult to determine with complete accuracy, but signs indicate that this ship is under attack. If we do nothing, there's an 80% chance the ship will capsize. I recommend forcing it back with sacred power, then exiting to further assess the current situation. Kill the tentacle lady and I go do some work. Oh, I'm also dipping after this dungeon's over. Yesterday, my baker's kid had an allergic reaction at school, and my shift lead has been coming to work with a major back problem, and it was decided he should go get seen. Yeah, okay. Ow. What's her name from Monsters Inc? It's like, is it Celia? Yeah, Mike Wazowski and Celia. Kale, I don't think I made this joke because I was just letting you enjoy the boss, but like this boss is just like everyone on the internet was making fun of it for looking like Mike Wazowski and Celia's kid. And like no one took this boss seriously at all, and I was all like, haha, funny. Warning, Master. I sense an evil presence on the other side of this door. There is a 90% chance it is the primary body mass of the creature whose tentacles were destroying the ship. I suggest making all necessary preparations. Fine, what am I supposed to do? The ship is already breaking apart. What am I gonna do? Go to a save point and leave the dungeon real quick? Like, there's nothing I can do about this, dude. The meaning of the manager part of my title, if not to make sure that shit works when shit like that happens. It's supposed to be more than one man. Oh my god, it's a big squabble. Not a squabble. Poor dude, look at him. His little teeth. His little shark tail looking teeth. The Abyssal Leviathan. I will say the dreads look kind of funky. Hey, let's try this. I like that you can cut upwards and it doesn't slice them in half. Instead it just... Instead it's just like, ow, and leaves. Got him! Oh, please don't throw me into the water. Oh god, don't. Yeah, stop it. Fuck! Stop! Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. I just want to beat the boss, and then I want to take bedtime. Is that okay? Is that too much to ask? I am the tired. Ah, ow! Owie! Ow! He hurt my feelings. I can fix him. Even though he slaps me, I can fix him. Shit! This boss is definitely the strangest in the game, though. Mostly because of the lead up to it part, where like Fi tells you to, like expressly tells you, like, oh, cut these with sacred power to like get prepped for the boss fight, and then also tells you there's a point of no return. So I don't know what's up with this entire area. Cause like people love the shipyard or the ship area too. So I don't know. This entire area is just like a weird one. For Skyward Sword players, I guess. God, he just keeps going. It's reflected on the price of repairs. It doesn't sound like you're getting the labor shortage Oh, God. Man, you guys and your... You always gotta break the arena I'm on when you know I have no way to deal with that. That's just bad play, man. That's just bad manners. No, that's the wrong end. That's the wrong part. That's the wrong labor shortage thing. That's incorrect. No, come over here. Ah! Ah! He's got some Medusa snake's hair. His boss's primary purpose is to be like, what if Medusa attacked you with her hair, though? Has that ever happened before? Oh my god. Give me your eyeball! Yeah! Damn. Having accidentally read an email not intended for me this weekend, the uppers are really mad they have to pay people more. Oh! Capitalism's fine. Barnes & Nobles will give you a handy under-the-counter and $4,000 to have you sit in one spot for a few hours. That's so sweet of them. We love Barnes & Nobles. Boop. I did it. It's time to be wisdom. Time to be wisdomly. Time to be wisdom adjacent. Are you ready to set yourself on fire again, my love? Make sure they're earning their pay, no excuses. Oh, God. I forget what the upgrade we get for this one is. Is this the one where we get extra dowsing targets, or is this the one where it becomes pretty? Flames of Neighborhood transformed your blade, expanding Fi's powers. Now she can help you use your dowsing ability to search for more objects. Wow! That made my blood boil. Yeah, that's obviously insane. That is an obviously horrible and insane thing to say. And like, obviously, it's so annoying. Oh, well, you know, if you guys want to pay lower wages, well, then I guess we could expand government programs so that people can have more money to, like, live off of. No, because then they won't want to work. Why would we pay the government to have them not work? Oh, okay, then, you know, maybe you'll have to pay us more then. Especially because my shift leads are making 15. Yeah. With your sword in hands, you can now learn a new melody. I recommend return to the Isle of Songs. Convince boss to give them all raises on Monday. Good. It may have been half wrecked, but my crew and I got it shaped up to almost proper working order in no time. That's not the pyro voice. I'm tired. Leave me alone. I wish you good luck in finding whomever it is you're looking for, Fweep. Come visit again. You're welcome anytime, Fweep. Well, that was just a dungeon. I can't believe that took 2 hours. We have a bunch of stuff to do in the sky. I think I'd be better off going to do all that stuff. So let me go around the sky. Let me get new music. Let me get new... I love the boat. The boat's good.
Tyler,
What's up?
I thought you were an expert in this game.
I am on expert in this game. What?
Why aren't you, what the fuck is the trick called? Backwards long jump off a cliff, save resetting. Why aren't you save resetting to get back to the sky?
That's
You know
not...
what trick I'm talking about?
That's not how that trick works, and I also don't know if that's in Skyward Sword HD. And it doesn't send you back in the sky. That being said, I bet all runners for this game have the, or all top runners have the Link and Loftwing amiibo, so that they can just warp up to the sky with a little quick tap on their Joy-Cons. Guarantee. But no, that's not what that glitch does. I love you though. It doesn't though. But I kinda love you. I kinda love you. I'm kinda fucking upset, mate. Could you maybe not be like that, bruv? I think I'm gonna have to kill you now, bruv. Gav. Nah. Gov, Mr. Nah, if you will. Fuck. No, that glitch, the back in time glitch, is amazing because it's in Skyward Sword, it's in Twilight Princess, and funnily enough, it's also in Wind Waker, but nobody uses it for any reason in Wind Waker. It's a, as far as I know, I don't know if the speedrunning meta has changed at all, but it is a completely worthless glitch.
Well, it's worthless in Nakey, so you just literally go back with nothing. Because you just Nakey on the title screen.
I think the issue is more so that in the other back in time glitches, you end up on the title screen in places that are useful, like Skyloft or like the bridge. But in Wind Waker, not only are you Nakey, you also like are just stuck on the main island that you start on.
That it could be used in the same way that it's used in
Dick Breaker, my favorite Zelda game.
TP, where it's used
The Legend of Zelda Dick Breaker.
it's used to get the sword.
Right. Dick Breaker.
Like outside of weird
The Dick Breaker. Is that the instrument? Like, do you like walk up to a bunch of dudes and just like fucking smack them in the nuts to make them make high-pitched sounds in like various tones? Or is this like,
the dick breaker.
or is the Dick Breaker like the villain, like Majora's Mask, and his name is just, hey, what's up? I'm Dick Breaker. Maybe it's both. Maybe it turns out your beautiful companion, the instrument, is the villain all along. Dick Breaker. I'm not getting over that. No. The Legend of Zelda. Dick Breaker. Okay. What were you trying to say earlier? What? It was funny. You said something funny and I laughed at it. What do you want from me? He'll get so upset that I don't laugh at some of their jokes, and then when I do laugh at them for things that aren't jokes or aren't intended to be that funny, I guess, they get really mad at me.
Have feelings. Weird.
Maybe you should get those checked out, dude. I don't know.
Perhaps.
Dick Breaker. Breath of the Wild 2 Dick Breaker.
Fuck up. Consider shutting the fuck up? Or no?
Link, that's... It's the Grove of the Dick Breaker. But I thought it was just a story. It's said that the Dick Breaker is the only thing that can beat Ganondorf, the biggest dick in the world. I haven't seen you laugh this hard in a while, and it's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard.
I
Master,
keep having depression. Can we go back to that?
Master Link, I have important information. When you struck the crest with a skyward strike from your sword, a message from the Dick Breaker awakened deep within my memory. The Dick Breaker intended this message for you, Master. These are her words. He who seeks the Dick Breaker, listen well, for I am the one guiding. I'm gonna name my next links Dick Breaker.
Oh my god!
So good. The last of the Dick Breakers still eludes you. To obtain it, you must claim another sacred gift. For each trial you overcome, you shall be blessed with another gift. Make use of the power of these gifts, and you will most certainly find the path to the Dick Breaker. Now I bestow onto you another melody. Let it serve as a key to unlocking your final trial. It awaits you upon Elden Volcano. Listen, it's not my fault Sacred Flames showed up like 8 times in a row. I think it's this D&D character named Richard Breaker, and everyone just makes fun of him all the time. I hate you so much. Bro, don't break your dick over it. It's just a joke. Oh god, I gotta stop. It's like annoying me. It's annoying me so much, but it's so funny.
Annoy me.
I'm sure it's annoying you more, but holy shit, it's so funny.
It is?
Yeah, it is.
Oh. See, I didn't find it very funny.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't pick up on that. According to my records, that song you just heard is called Din's Power. Use this song of might to locate the last trial. You learned Din's Power. I have committed Din's Power to my memory. Now you have the ability to use dowsing to locate the gate to the final trial. I suggest you travel to Elden Volcano. Thank you, Fi. Very sweet of you to offer. I will not be doing that, though. I have to go back home to, you know, Skyloft for reasons. Not funny. I just have to remind myself that it's not funny, and then it becomes not funny. It's not funny. I'm working on it, Kale. I'm trying so hard to just stop talking. It's not possible. I hope the boss man keeps his word and covers the time I put in yesterday by sending me home early. If he doesn't, maybe you should just break his dick. Let's give him a little right to the dick, you know? Maybe even break it if you're lucky. Maybe if you're lucky. With that beautiful stream moment, I believe. I'm gonna have to go back and clip that just so everyone knows. The moment my dick broke. Anyway, thanks for popping by, Junio. Really appreciate it. Hope you have a good one.
Why'd you leave me?
What I need to do is I need to find a build in Hades that has been unclaimed, you know, like no one's given it a name before yet, right? And then I need to call it the Dick Breaker.
Fuck up for one moment of your life.
I'm so sorry, Kale. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard you say. The Legend of Zelda Dick Breaker. That was so good. Why are you upset? It makes it. You gave me joy. You gave me so much joy. Why does that hurt you so? Can we get a Dick Breaker emote? Asks William.
No, what?
The people know what they want, Kale. Thanks for stream, Tyler. Thanks for putting up with Tyler, Kale, and I hope it gets better soon. Oh, Junio's such a sweetie. If I ever needed my dick fixed from all the breaking it goes through, I'd go to Junio for it. What would a dick breaker emote look like? Just like a boot on an eggplant emoji. Little action symbol next to it. We could invent a dick breaker and then just pixelate it and then, you know, let's get it put in for some paid time off. I need some fucking time. Yeah, you should. You really, really should. Dick fixer. That's Junio, the dick fixer. It's got a nice ring to it, which tragically makes it less funny than dick breaker. I can't even finish the word. I don't think a clip is good enough. I think I need to highlight this entire thing. I think I need to highlight the Dick Breaker song. You're a fucking loser. I hate you. Don't talk to me anymore. Give me $200. Give me $200. I'm suing you for the medical costs. What are the medical costs for, Kale? Broken dick. Dick Breaker, a really large wooden hammer. Dick Fixer, a small ball peen hammer enchanted by Fix-It Felix. I'm gonna wreck it. Just sees a really nice package. Oh, I'm gonna wreck it. I'm the dick breaker. I'm the dick breaker. It's what I do. Oh, maybe it's inside. I'm looking for a way to get on the roof. Maybe this treasure chest is right in here.
Hey!
I'm wondering if dick breaker can also be a positive thing. Like if you use that like as a term for like, you know, your sex machine girlfriend. Like, is that a good thing? You know? Because like I feel like breaker is just way too. Oh wait, I don't have enough tumbleweeds. Shit! God damn it! Why do you need so many tumbleweeds in this game? A report, Master. Because of the improvement to your sword, you can now dowsing treasure locations. Yay! Can I get all those right now? Like, is there someone I can talk to get access to the goddess cubes? Master Link, this treasure chest-like object is a relic of ancient times left by the god. It would appear that each chest responds to the energy released from a specific goddess cube. Search for goddess cubes in the land below. Yeah, I know. I know. Dick Wrecker, Wreck-It Ralph's less popular cousin. Dick Wrecker. I love that. I love it so much. Hey, random guy. Oh, my friend, I got a small quiver. Fuck you. That's what he said. He said that to me. wonder if Fledge is ready to break my dick again.
Not funny.
Not funny. It's killing me. I will absolutely come visit you at night. I'm ready to get my dick broken again. Not funny. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. It's making me so uncomfortable. It's not funny. I'm like cringing. I'm cringing at myself. But I can't stop. Okay. Does Fledge live down here? Okay. I gotta say hi to Fledge. Gotta say hi to my boyfriend and see if he's maxed out on his steroids right now. Are you laughing, William? That's good. Ooh! That's what he does. That's what he does to my asshole every night I stay in his room. 3,985, 3,986, 3,000. Oh! Phew! Well, that was a nice warm-up. Hey, Link, I was hoping you'd come by. I wanted to ask you something. The other day I tried lifting some barrels and I was able to do it with one arm. Do you think that means I've gotten enough muscle? What do you think? Link, do I look strong? Too strong. Huh? Aw, you're just saying that, but it's still nice to hear it. It's all thanks to you, Link. I would have gotten discouraged if you hadn't come by to cheer me on. You gave me motivation. Thank you so much, Link.
Gratitude, Crystal. Acquired.
Anyway, I'm ready to bone. Come here! Yeah, he is in fact the ass breaker. That's not funny, William. Ass breaker? Stupid. Ass breaker. As if that would get a chuckle out of someone like me.
That has nothing to do with penis.
Unlike Dick Breaker. Dick Destroyer. Nah, Dick Breaker's better. Trying to get some alliteration in there to spice it up. Hey, Link, I pretty much maxed out on push-ups. Wonder what exercise I can pick up. Whoa, hey, you have a cool bow. Would you like to shoot some barrels as I throw them? I know, I'm not funny. See, the thing is, Kale came up with Dick Breaker, so they're still the funny one in this relationship. They're so funny that they've had me laughing for the past, like, what, 20 minutes off of just one, like, offhand comment. Kale really is the funny one. I get it. You're the funny one. That's a good thing. I missed. I missed. Uh-oh. Turns out I'm awful at this. Shit. It's been like 10. I'm pretty sure it's been 20. Oh my god, I'm really bad at this. Oh, fuck, I'm so bad. Oh, no. I did just realize that he hasn't changed where he's throwing it, though. It's been in the same spot this whole time, for now. Okay, there we go. When's he gonna start? Okay. I was gonna say, when's he gonna start going crazy, go stupid, which he hasn't done yet. Fuck. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. It's I don't know if it's because I'm just garbage or if I'm just really tired right now. Or both. Could be both. How many do you need for this? I think it's like 450 for the max reward or something like that. Shit. Yeah, I got the last one. Fledge will be impressed because he's a good boy. Wow, 240 points, nice job. It's not the best score ever, but you were pretty smooth, Link. Oh, is it 400 as his max? No, I don't want to know the rules. I thought yes was going to be over there. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's try to not suck major ass cheek this time. Major butt cheek suckage. Give me a toss, give me a toss. Oh, 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 oh! Give me a toss, give me a toss. Go, 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 go! When do you start chucking it like go crazy, go stupid? Fuck! He hasn't started chuck. Oh, it's when you're. I thought it was gonna be when your multiplier maxed out, he starts going dummy. But no, it's just when you get to a certain amount of points. Okay. Holy shit, Fletch. Oh my god. Bro, I can't do this with a standard control stick. Oh my god, if I had like the Wiimote or if I was using like the Joy-Con or some shit, I feel like this would be a little easier.
So you get it now.
This is awful with a stick, holy shit. Okay, I got it though.
Tyler, imagine you do get the luxury of a stick. Or of a motion controller. But instead, God said, it's your screen, bitch.
Alright, I must away. Love y'all. Okay, see you later, William. Thanks for popping in. Make sure to quit soon. You know, make sure to just write that, like, just pen that one in the calendar, you know? But no, seriously, I hope you have an okay day at work. Have a good one, man. Fuck! Okay, I got it, I got it, I got it. I got it. Easy. So easy. I want to do this with the Switch where my shoot button is just like the volume control button. No Joy-Cons plugged in or anything. Fuck! Oh my god! Honestly, the worst part is because this is a Nintendo game, you're stuck here for the whole 90 seconds no matter what. There's no retry button. Maybe that's mean to say to Nintendo games, but definitely Zelda games. Like for sure Zelda games. Fuck! Shit. Shito, shito. Come on, give me one more. One more. Give me another one, just for fun. Where the fuck did you throw that one? I got 41, that's it, I win. I beat the game, I got 41 points. Also, there's a 0 after it. Oh, you get Dusk Relics from doing this for him? That's so sweet of him. Okay, what's the number you need to get to again? Is it 600? I feel like I could get to 600 if I just got my shit together.
Yeah, it's 600.
Okay. If I like hyper get my shit together, I can absolutely get to not 600. I can shoot myself. Okay. Come on. I think I've understood what the issue is with using the control stick in this one. There's no like move slowly zone. There's only a moving left or moving right zone. There's no way to like lightly push the analog stick to move like a little bit. I don't know if that came with having to port all the Wiimote stuff to a stick, but it makes aiming very uncomfortable with the stick at least. be like, I don't know, it's like playing a, it'd be like playing Smash without like a walk feature, you know, just everywhere you go you're dashing, you know? You can't like do any sort of spacing without booking it way farther than you probably mean to. Oof, that's rough. Okay, I'm gonna have to like really get my shit together for this one. Yeah, I want to try again, Fledge. Hey, Kale.
Yeah.
Remember when you said dick breaker?
Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Why does that make you so mad?
Why are you so happy?
It was funny! It was a funny moment that we shared. Do you not like sharing funny moments?
Not really.
Why not? We're lovers. That's what we're supposed to do. Funnies only. Fuck! Maybe I can still make it. I just have to hit every single... There, okay, there goes one. Maybe I just can still make it. Just hit every single pumpkin from now on. As long as I get a good streak going. You know, I dropped it. Just shoot him out of Fledge's hands at this point. I wonder if I just hover here and wait to see him like start his throw animation. If he does it, no, he does it at like slightly variable speeds. Damn it. What a funny strat that would be though. If only I could get that consistently. Just genuinely snipe. I don't want to start next stream by doing this, so I have to do it now. It is simply the law that I must finish this minigame. Yeah, boop. I feel like the arrow also reaches... never mind. That thing I was just saying, I was wrong about it. Okay, we got it. We got it. Ooh, excellent shot. Fantastic putt. Fledge, honey, stop that. Fuck, come on. God, now I gotta build up a big combo with him just chucking it. Absolute crazy person. Fuck my soul. Can you stop throwing it? Fledge, can you calm down? Bro! God damn it. I'm feeling bullied personally. Here's your prize. Oh, some Elden ore. So sweet of you. I forgot. I don't want to talk about the rules. Alright, come on. Come on. Let me try again. I just gotta get a good early game going, and then I have to hit when he's going crazy, go stupid. I just gotta hit like 4 in a row, maybe. Ooh, almost missed that one. That was a mean throw, Fledge. You're not supposed to be mean throwing. Okay, you're mean throwing already. That's fine, I get it. I'm pretty sick. He's like, fuck, I really don't want to give him my reward. At the very end, he just starts like fucking you up. Shit! Oh my god. What? You dick! He threw one really far and then threw one like right next to him before I had the time to come all the way back. I feel like I'm being picked on by like Groose or some shit right now. Damn, he goes really far with those last few throws, doesn't he? $490, woohoo! We sure are making progress. Yay! I picked rules again. Ah! I want this mini game completed. I want it. I want it. Fuck off! I missed the first throw. It's fine. It's fine. I hate you, Fledge. Really do. You know, I don't want to be too dramatic, but I am feeling a little violently angry right now. Might want to break your dick after all this is done. See, I'm so mad that didn't even make me feel even like a little better. Like, not even a little bit. I just like said it for no reason. Fuck! Oh my god. Fuck. Okay. Damn it. Come on. I want this.
I want it. I want it. And I'm gonna get it.
I don't care if I have to pull out the shitty blue motion controller to do this. I will do it. I will make it work. Come on, come on. Come on. Fledge, just keep throwing them right there, I think, actually. That would be good for me, actually. You know what, just keep doing that. Oh yeah, do that like the whole time this time, though, you know, instead of just like, I hate you. Come on. Fuck. Okay, that was a pretty good one to get doubled. Okay. That was like a normal throw right there. That's crazy. You fucking... Kill, did you see that? He threw it so high that it hit the gate up here before falling down and just broke before I even got the chance to like shoot it from down below. Which is genuinely so mean. Like, I've been doing this The whole time, just like aiming, being like, oh, it went up there, so it'll come down, maybe over here. And he just decides to throw it impossibly far. That's fine. That's fine, asshole. I'll get him in midair then. Fuck you. I'll get him right at the, you know, tip of their arc. Whatever, I don't give a shit. Fuck you, Fledge. That's the meanest thing that's ever... That was so mean. That was equal to, if not surpassing, the feeling of having your dick broken. Again, that brought me no joy to say. Something that brought me so much love and happiness is bringing me no joy anymore.
Just like Fledge.
And it's all thanks to Fledge, just like Fledge. Fuck. Fuck, come on. I don't think there's any way. I hate aiming up there. I hate it, but I can't trust him to throw properly and be nice to me. I can only expect him to bully and hurt me. Break my dick a little bit. Okay. Did I aim for here? It was like right here at the edge of the door. Right, right. Okay, we got it, we got it, we got it. This is what I think about you and your stupid Halloween season. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love the Halloween season. But I'm mad at Fledge and these pumpkins. But the only one I get to take it out on is the pumpkins. So I have to pretend to hate the pumpkins and everything that they stand for. Oh. Fuck. I'm waiting for one of these pumpkins to do like an air jump. And have that be the thing that just like fully and truly sends me. Sends me directly to hell. Oh my god. No, I was so close. He was slow playing and it fucked me up. This fucking douchebag was like, I don't feel like throwing my pineapple. Why did I say pineapple? I don't feel like throwing this pumpkin. I just want to caress it. Let me just hold it for a second. Man, this is a really cool pumpkin. You suck, Fledge. I give you so many stamina potions and you just be inconsistent like this. Was I inconsistent in my giving you stamina potions? No, I gave them to you twice. I gave them to you twice immediately when you needed them. That's consistency right there. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Boom! Ooh, easy. That was so easy. Okay, so good. So good. Ah! I overcorrected twice. No. No! Oh, I hate my life. Oh, I think it's over. Oh, it's definitely over. Oh, come on. Throw the pumpkin, dick cheese! Oh my god, throw the fucking pumpkin! I did it. I did it. Despite the gross amount of slope. Yeah, give me the fucking heartbeats. Bye, Fledge. We never speak of this again. We will never speak of this interaction we had. Anyway, that's it for me for tonight. Thanks for... I did the BRB screen again. Thanks for popping by tonight, guys. Really appreciate it. I'm tired. I'm super tired, so I'm gonna get a good amount of rest tonight, I hope. And you know, I'll see you guys next time. I don't know what I'm gonna play tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna get started with WarioWare or Dread or just more Skyward Sword. I'm not sure yet, but either way, I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.